Well, this kind of stopped being just a parlor game because there's a startup called Nucleus Genomics, and they've raised about $32 million at this point, and they are now currently scoring IVF embryos for predicted IQ and ranking them so parents can basically choose, right? So it's about $2,500 and $2,500 an embryo on top of the IVF, and it launched in June 2025, and by this year, it's already reached like 160 clinics, and that's across India and the Middle East. So you think about that, right? So you take a large cohort of people, and you give them, or maybe they already have an IQ-type test score, then you sequence everybody's DNA, and then you scan for spots in the genome where a particular variant tends to show up more often in the higher scores than the lower scores, right? So you have a way of kind of filtering. And the thing they correlated the DNA against was the test score. So not intelligence, which we'll get into, but the score. Keep that in mind, right? We don't want to conflate the test score with intelligence. And I'm actually going to talk about in this episode how that is very much a conflation, that there's a lot of pseudoscience behind IQ. It's not right to just call it the same thing as intelligence for scientific reasons. You might have ethical and moral concerns about what this company's doing, but that's not what I'm talking about in this episode. I specifically want to talk about the science or lack thereof when it comes to IQ, and because of that, if you start funding these startups and actually doing it for real, this type of filtering of society, there's some real problems there. Just in terms of truth, just in terms of science, not even talking about the morals and ethics.